Dear student, today I am going to start with salt analysis. What is salt? Salt is comprised with two parts. One is your acidic part and second is your basic part. Acidic part is known as anion and basic part is called cation. So in today's experiment, we are going to find out two anions from the given mixture. Detection of acidic radical involves the following step. First is preliminary test, second is dry test for acidic radical, third is preparation of original solution, fourth is wet test for acidic radical, and fifth is confirmatory test, last one result. Let us start with preliminary test. First test is color. As you can see, color of the mixture is white. So we will write white in observation. So chloride, nitrate, sulfate, carbonate may be present. Nature. Second test is nature. You can see it's not like our face powder. Its surface is rough like crystal or common table salt. So nature is crystalline. Now we'll check its solubility. Take a dry test tube. Add pinch of a salt. Add few ml of water. Shake it. Now you can see clear solution. It means that mixture is soluble in water. So soluble anions may be present. So let us start with dry test for acidic radical. In this first test is heating in a dry test tube. Take a small quantity of a salt in a clean and dry test tube. Now heat it strongly. So we are getting crackling noise and water vapors. No evolution of any gas. So let us check the observation. So this observation is not given. Colorless gas, reddish brown gas, greenish. So we are not getting vinegar smell, suffocating smell. Now test number 2, action of dilute sulfuric acid. We take a small amount of salt in a clean and dry test tube. Now add dilute sulfuric acid. This test is very important for carbonate. So while adding the reagent, check the evolution of gas. We are not getting a single bubble. No effervescence. It means that first 4 anions are absent. No colorless gas, no effervescence. So carbonate, sulfide, nitrate, acetate may be absent. Test number 3, action of concentrated sulfuric acid. We take a small amount of salt in a test tube, clean and a dry test tube. Now add concentrated sulfuric acid. So while adding the reagent, please check the observation. Check the color of fumes. As you can see, we are getting violet color fumes. These violet color fumes indicate iodine may be present. Test number 4. Test number 4 is action of copper foil and concentrated sulfuric acid. So again, we take a small amount of salt in a clean and dry test tube. Yes. Now add copper foil. This is copper foil. So add 1 or 2 pieces. Now add concentrated sulfuric acid by using dropper. Now check the color of fumes. This test is very important for nitrate. So now you can see violet fumes is coming out, again indication of iodine. So no brown fumes, no brown fumes, nitrate is absent. So we are not getting nitrate over here. Our next test is action of MnO2 and concentrated sulfuric acid. So we take a small amount of salt in a test tube, add MnO2 powder. So MnO2 powder, now add concentrated sulfuric acid. Check the evolution of gas. So we are getting violet fumes. Now test this with starch paper. Now you can see starch paper turns bluish black, which indicate iodine may be present. So in this test we are getting violet gas turning starch paper bluish black, so iodine may be present. Indicate presence of iodine in this mixture. So we are getting only one radical. So if any one radical is detected in dry test, then the second radical may be phosphate or sulfate. So now we'll be doing test for sulfate. So take a clean and dry test tube. We take a small amount of salt in this test tube. Add dilute HCl. Now add barium chloride. So while adding the reagent, check the color of the PPT. So we are getting white color PPT. This indicates that the mixture may contain sulfate. So today we are getting two probable radical, iodine and sulfate. Our next step is preparation of original solution. So for this we require a beaker. Now transfer salt in this glass beaker. Add 15 to 20 ml of water. One test tube or 1.5 test tube. With glass rod to dissolve the mixture, clear solution is obtained. So now we are going to use this solution for wet test for acidic radical. Solution is our original solution. Now let us start with wet test for anion. First test is OS plus silver nitrate. In this test, we take a small amount of OS in a test tube. Now add silver nitrate. Now you can see we are getting pale yellow PPT. This indicates halide may be present, or we can say that bromide or iodide may be present. Now distinction between chloride, bromide and iodide. In this test we take a clean test tube. We take a small amount of OS. Add dilute sulfuric acid with the help of dropper. Now add chloroform. Add chlorine water. Shake it. Now observe the color of lower layer of chloroform is pink in color. This pink color indicate presence of iodide, because chloroform layer violet in color, so iodine is present. Test number 2, OS plus barium nitrate solution. So now we take a small amount of OS in a test tube, add barium nitrate. Check the color of this PPT, white in color. This white color indicate presence of sulfate. So from wet test for anion, we got iodine and sulfate, which will be confirmed in confirmatory test. Let us start with confirmatory test for acidic radical. As you know, we got iodine and sulfate from wet test for anion. Now I am going to confirm iodine and sulfate in this confirmatory test. So confirmatory test for iodine, OS plus lead acetate. So we take a small amount of original solution in this test tube. Now add lead acetate in this test tube. Wow, we got yellow color PPT. This yellow color PPT indicate presence of iodine and confirmation of iodine. Yellow PPT, iodine is confirmed. So our next test, confirmative test is confirmative test for sulfate. So we take another test tube. Now take a small amount of original solution. Now add barium chloride. See the color of this PPT is white in color. So this white color PPT indicate presence of sulfate and confirmation of sulfate. So finally we got iodine and sulfate from the confirmative test. So now we will write result. The given inorganic mixture contains following two anions. First is iodine and second is sulfate. So with this, our detection of acidic radical gets over.